have to sacrifice your body, by all means, for the good of the team. Not for individual purposes, but for the good of the team. So we're going to work on how to position yourself, where to position yourself today on the defensive end, and be in good, rotating position to be able to help your team succeed. We're going to get these kids warmed up today. Thank you, volunteers. Give them a big hand, please, for volunteering. It's not easy to come up here on the fly to be able to put something together in front of their peers. So thank you guys for doing this. We're going to get them warmed up with some closeouts. They're going to close out at the elbow. As they close out into the elbow, imagine their offensive player is going to be here. They're going to step slide and slide all the way to the sideline. Close out where coach is here. Close out half court, and then jog back, get in line. Just to get them loose a little bit, okay? So let's start with some closeouts and some step slides out, and then closeouts again and get back in line. Ready? Go, guys, please. So, get 2 lines going, please. Perfect. So now, as they get loose, it's very important that you pay attention today because from there you can just, there we go, it's fine. Now, very important because when you play man-to-man defense or zone defenses, any school you play for, if you have ambitions to play at the middle school, high school, or beyond, it's very important that you know where to be on the court. Coaches love defensive players. Coaches love kids that are coachable, that understand what to do out there, that are thinkers, but at the same time can react to situations. Okay? So you'll be able to, simple principles that we're going to learn today, be able to adapt and take them back with you wherever you play, whatever country, whatever city, whatever level you play. It's very universal, but it's good stuff. Okay? We're gonna put them out in shot position. Let's get 5 offensive players. Let's start with the defensive players. Let's put middleman right here. What's your name? Bryce. Bryce right here. Good job. Get right here, Bryce. Please. Put you on the wing. Your name? Devin from Dallas, Texas, right? From where? Texas. There we go. Right here, please. On the ball. Let's get one in the corner, please, coach. And let's get one on the corner over there, please. Get you in the corner. We got 1, 2, 3, 5 people playing defense. You're right there. Good. You're right here playing defense on the wing. Position yourself here. Turn around. Okay. Now, 5 on defense. So ball's going to be right here. Can we get a ball, coach, please? We'll get one person with the ball. I think we got a ball somewhere. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. Offense, come on. Ball on top. Good. With the ball. Okay. We got a wing player on offense. We got one in the corner. Let's step in a little bit, please. Okay. So, now, on the ball. On the ball. I teach my players, cut them between the basket and the ball. Center themselves in a good position. We just worked on closeout, so you will be closing out. Good defensive stance. Okay? If the player predominantly goes to the right, we'll take that away, but for now, he goes both ways. So you got to be able to be ready for that, okay? Ball goes up, shadow the ball, get down to position, good. Now, offensive player here on the wing, this man right here, you can go either 2 ways here. He could be in a plug position, help position in which his feet are pointing towards the ball. At the same time, he's got to worry about the person he's guarding. So he's in a nice stance on his toes, pointing and pointing. Okay? We call these pistols, okay, or pointers. So you can be pointing at both, head on the swivel, very important. Okay, so get in that position, please. Great job. Can you do the same thing as well? Good. So now, 1 pass away. Right? Position. There's a different way you can possibly do. Coaches teach you different. Depending on the kind of players you have, you can be in denied position. Okay? You can be in denied position, but right now we're going to work on just help position. So, proper stance, great. Proper stance, great. 1 pass away. 2 passes away, which means if you were to pass it around the horn, 1 and 2, you could be 1 foot in the paint. Your right foot pointing towards the ball, please. And you're pointing towards the man. Now get down. Good position. Remember, it hurts to play defense, right? It hurts. Some of you guys get a little lazy and go back to lazy habits, but the lower you are, harder it is for him to go around. Okay, so you're 1, 2 passes away. Perfect. On the ball. Okay, now, We'll start with a simple pass either way. As you pass and you're in triple threat, there exactly. You close on the man. Now you're one pass away. Pointing with your left foot this way. And you're here in a good position, looking at your man. 2 passes away, 1 foot in the paint. Point at your man, point at the ball, please. Point, point. Good. Now, 1 pass away. We can go denied, but we're going to get off that. We're going to be in help position. What do I mean by that? Come up a little bit. If he gets beat to the right, you'll be able to step slide over to help out and stop this man. The purpose is we want to stop the ball, right? That's our end result goal. Stop them from scoring, okay? So you're 1 pass away. You're sitting, good. 1, 2, 3 passes away would be player right here. Split line. Court is split in half, right? The court is split in half. You will be under the basket, pointing at the ball and pointing at your man still. If they were to throw a skip pass, you'd still be able to recover. Maybe steal it, but at the same time go and close out and stop that from happening. Okay, so 1 pass away, on the ball, 1 pass away, good. Swing it to the corner, please. We'll shift, 1 pass away, you're 2 passes away, 1 foot in. You are 3 passes away, so you would be split line. There we go. In good position. If he gets beat baseline, let's say he gets beat baseline, what did Coach talk about yesterday? Help position, guy gets beat, you're helping your teammate out, you can possibly take a charge. Remember this? Yes or no? Exactly. So the help position would be here, and then you would rotate down to help out. You would rotate down to help out your teammates. Okay? So let's go back in the corner. 3 passes away, you're in split line. Great. Good. You gotta keep on looking at your teammate, at your player. So put your head on the swivel, on your toes. Let's swing it. Shift. Let's swing it. Perfect. Let's swing it again. Great. Nice close out. Let's swing it again. Great. Split line. You're in the middle. There we go. Now you got to point. Let's try to point your foot towards him and towards him. There we go. Hands out. Coaches, we love when players are sitting and they're still pointing at their man, but they see the ball. Right, coaches? We love this. That's telling us we don't have to worry about you. You know, we're trying to see the whole entire game, but at the same time, if I see that he's pointing over here, but yet ready to stop the ball and help on the ball by looking both ways, then we don't have to worry about him. The players we worry about are the ones that, if he's supposed to be in this position to be able to help, and yet he's looking over here because he's a really good player, and I don't want to look back at him scoring, but yet he's got the ball, right? That's what we worry about. So if you're in a good position, we'll be okay. Less stress for us, less white hairs, coaches, okay? So we're in the corner. Now let's shift a little bit quicker, but let's jump to the ball now. What does that mean? If he passes here, if he's on the ball, and he passes the ball there, he will just jump to the ball and be in good position. Okay? So let's start jumping to the ball and get a little more animated. Ready? Go. Pass. Great. Pass. Pass. Great. Pass. Great. Pass. Okay, good. Now, defense. We also love when players are talking and communicating. Coaches love it. If you are a talker on the court, you will play. If you do this, you will play. Okay? Doesn't matter if you can't really shoot or score. We have other players that can do that. Okay? So, if for some reason you are not talking, you're not communicating because you can't see behind you, right? But yet, he will be able to help you. He will be able to help you in case you need help. Right? Or you see someone cut to that. Okay? So let's go ahead and swing it out and let's talk now. Let's incorporate the talking to it. Now look at that extent. I got ball. I'm in help position. I'm in spin line. Be careful. Don't let him drive to the left. Shooter. Great. Good. Always forget the ball. Jump to the ball. Get your arms out now. Get those arms swinging, guys. Point them up. Point. Good. Great. Great. Good. Stop. Good job. Put the ball on top. Give them a big hand, please. Good job. Yeah. Dribbling into this now. So as you dribble, we're going to give you guys a true dribble limit. Okay? True dribble limit. If he were to start dribbling to the left, you guys are going to obviously shift towards him. Stop the ball. Okay? So let's incorporate some dribbling now. Ready? Begin. Good. little bit off. Too close to him. A little bit off right here. He does right. Okay? So he was a little bit out of position here. Make your move again. Step over, step slide, and stop him right there. If the ball goes here, then you'll be able to go and close out. But we just worked on it. Okay? So this is why the step slides are important. That's why the step slide that we worked on right now were very important. So you're here, make a move to the basket. I'm going to step slide here, and I'm going to have my team up. We can probably double him, right? You stop him, stop the ball, and go on towards the basket. Okay? So here we go now. Great job. Let's talk a little louder now, please. I want everybody in the gym to hear you guys. I want everybody in the gym to hear you guys. Nice job. Deflection. Great job. Talked about it yesterday, right, Coach? Talked about deflection. Beautiful. It's not, sometimes it's not a steal, but as a coach, it's worth more than a steal because of his deflection, somebody else probably got the ball on your team. So great job. Whoever deflected it. Here we go now. Ready? Get your arms up. Wrists in position. Move the feet. Stay in your stance now. Point, please. On the ball. Great job, man. Good job. Put the ball on top of that, please. Now, we're going to incorporate some cuts to the basket now. Alright? Coaches teach it differently. My style is if he cuts to the basket, we're in help position. He cuts to the basket, we're going to make contact with him. We're going to bump him. We're going to bump him. So if I'm playing defense here, and say you're dribbling and you cut back door, I'm going to make contact with him. Now I'm in denial position. Whether he's coming this way, I'm denying him, or to the point where he goes to the corner, I'm going to kind of let him go. If he goes to the corner, I'm going to kind of let him go. Because I'm 2 passes away, so I'm here. Okay? I'm not going to chase him all the way. I'm not going to chase him all the way because I still got to be in my position to be able to stop the ball and stop him from scoring. Okay? So as you cut, make sure you come back to your spot. Otherwise, we get a little crazier. Alright, so if you do cut and you see a back door, then take it. Make sure you get back to your spot. And then everybody else should rotate over. Okay? Or if he rotates over, you take your spot on the corner. Okay? So we can start cutting a little bit to the basket. Ready? But you can still dribble. Begin. Let's start. Good cut. Good help. Good up. 3 cuts away. 3 cuts away. There we go. Great job. Great job. Either. Good. Up. Up. Don't run the paint. Now you're good. Good. Don't chase your man. Be in help position. Good. You're ready to start that ball. Nice deflection. Good job. Big hand for that play. Listen, you are 1, 2 passes away from the paint. You are 3 passes away, right? Your man's in the corner. So for this guy, so you should be split line down here. Split the court with your body. Split this imaginary line. Point and point. Now, very important that if he tries to back door from the corner, then you got to back up. If you cannot see him, can you see both right there? You can see both? Great job. Now point at the ball, point at the guy. Good. Can you point? There we go. Good. So we're on. Let's go corner now. Good. So here you're jumping to the ball. Okay, ready? Pass. Goes out. Great. Pass. Nice. Pass. Great. Pass. Okay, stop. Look at these two teammates right here. They're ready to help out. If he gets beat, they're ready to help. He's ready to help. He's ready to help. The purpose is not for you to stop. The purpose is to stop the other team from scoring. Correct? So by being in good position, you are ready to go. And this is, we're in man-to-man right now. Okay? We're in man-to-man, but this could also be applied to zone defenses, etc. Okay? So now, let's talk on defense as we're seeing the ball around, right? Talk. Be loud now. Go. You could be saying on the ball, I got ball, help position, 2 passes away, split line. Great. Offense, dribble. We're going up. We're dribbling. Good help. Great help. Nice help. Great job. Let's talk about the defense. Talk a little more defense. Good help. Great help. Great job. Everybody's looking at the ball. Throw off on the stance. Good job. Good. It's awesome. Give them a hand, please. Give them a hand. Great job. Good job. Now we're going to have them cut look to the basket. As if you feel like cut coming or you see that the defensive player is not paying attention, be sneaky, try to cut. Okay? Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Talk to defense. Can you talk, please? Be loud. Be loud. Great. Good. Good job. Let's go back over here with the ball, please. Ball goes here. Pass the corner. There we go. You were a little bit out of position. Okay? So I caught him out of position. As a coach, it is my job to teach. Right? Yes or no? You want to learn at campus speak. So we are here to teach you. Right? So when we stop you for a reason and teach you where you were supposed to be, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. It's positive criticism. It's coaching at its best. When a coach will stop you, stop the drill, even if you just scored, stop you and say, you were out of position there. Your team, the player you were guarding was in the corner. She was so far away. Coaches get scared of the skip passes, so it might not happen. If you would have been here, right? If you would have been here and still be able to locate where she is, the chances of them scoring are low. Okay? So when a coach does that to you like that, take it in a positive way. And say, yes, coach, thank you, coach, and learn from it, okay? Because you may be able to take it home with you and apply it to your schools. Okay? So let's start with the ball up on top again. Offense, you have to try to drive, try to go to the basket, okay? But fill a spot. Okay, so let's start rotating now. Ready? Begin. Let's talk. All right, great job. Here we go. Careful with the skip pass, okay? Make it simple. Keep it simple. Ready? Defense, pressure the ball. Go. That's the best. Good job. Shoot your dribble. Nice help. Good job on the ball. Close out. Okay. Good. Offense, move around a little, please. Get open, Lewis. Try to get open. Good job. Good shot. Nice job. Good job. Yeah, switch now. Let's switch. Now, offense, try to score. If I stop you at any time, just freeze, please. Just freeze where you're at, and we're going to try to correct something if there is a mistake. This team did a really good job on defense of being loud. Let's get louder now, okay? Let's get more animated. Let's get those arms moving. Stay in your stance. Get in position. Close out. Exaggerate the close out. Exaggerate. Ready? Begin. Offense. Go, offense. Great. Get up. Okay, stop. You were driving to your left, right? I think your man right, right? Was it your man? Okay. He drove to the basket. He drove without you making a move to try to stop him. You just got stuck on your person. Yep? One of the two did. So let's try to close that hole. So if you're in help position, you're going to plug the hole. Right? You're going to plug the hole so it won't happen. Ready? Begin. Good job. Good close out. Nice. Good. Ooh, stop. Great job. Come back here now. Make that move to the basket again. You were in good position. Go back to where you were, please. Ball over here. You were on the ball. You were in a nice position. Beautiful position. Put your arms up. Make that move again. Now, yesterday, once again, coach talked about this, right? You make some move. What could you do? What should you do? Sacrifice your body for the team. It was a perfect situation, right? I want you to learn yesterday to apply it today. Coaches will not get mad if you sacrifice your body and the club does not go your way. We're okay with that, right? We're not okay with you having the opportunity and not taking the risk. You never know unless you take the risk. So right there, you could have taken the risk of taking the charge because he was going to help you out. He was in perfect position to help you out. Okay? So if they have
let me step in and interject a little bit. Thank you. So you guys know once this station is done, you guys go up to your individual teams. You guys will be working on these things, working on executing these things. I think there's a couple details defend Jack. So if you step up here like you're playing defense, right? He drives by you, go slow, go slow, go slow. So now you're trailing behind the guy, right? So now you put so much pressure on him to come over and cut that off. Okay, now let's speak about some of the great players that we have in the game. Let's talk about D-Wade, let's talk about James Harden, right? They go by me here, I'm trailing behind, and that guy's coming out, he's done. Because they're going to split him. They're going to do their little Euro step, they're going to come to the middle, they're going to draw a foul, get an and one. Okay, so it's your responsibility as a defender to, yes, shade him towards the help, but you have to stay on his hip, right? So when he's making a move, come back. So now he goes by, so I'm staying here on his hip. You don't have to be sliding right here with him, but you want to run alongside him. So now you're sending him into this guy. So now when he comes over to help, where can he go? Can't go anywhere, right? You're sending him right into it. Now it makes it really easy for him to come and take the charge. And this guy, with the Celtics, used to drive me crazy. He used to drive me crazy for years. It's because Big Baby, got a little Big Baby? Yeah. Big Baby used to wait. So he'd be on the weak side. Player comes to drive. I see the charge circle. I think I have enough room to take off. He comes, Shane Madden does an incredible job of it as well. He comes at the last second, stands right here, right in front of the charge line. So now the player jumps, boom, it's off the foul, right? So it's being able to time it up where you're baiting the offensive player into a dangerous situation, right? You as a defender have to stay on the stick. Okay, now, another little detail. When you're the help guy here, you're playing help defense. Mama Army, all right? You have the ball. Give the ball, please. Okay, you're help defense. Let's see, what's your name? Devin? So you're guarding the ball. Okay? Now, go slow. Drive to the right. Okay? Now, this is your help, okay? Now, kick it there. How are you going to recover? Show me the footwork that you're going to do. Okay. Now, go back. Come back. Drive. Recover. Okay. So, things that you can do. Go back to it, please. Things that you can do defensively. Because a lot of times it's a very tough situation, particularly if the offensive player slides over. Slide over, further. Now you take this angle. Devin, allow him to go by you, Devin. Just stay on his hip. Go by, slowly. Stay on his hip. So now I gotta cut this off, right? Right? But now that man's sitting there wide open. So the technique that you use is when you come to cut this off, you keep this hand in the passing lane. So I like to use this footwork right here. Right? So now he's driving. If he really gets by, I can open up and close this off and take the charge. Okay? But if I'm watching, and where do anybody know what I'm watching? As the offensive player is driving, does anybody know what I'm watching? What am I watching? Watch his hands. Watch the hands. The hands, not the ball, because the hands are going to tell you exactly what he's going to do. Watch the hands. So I'm watching his hands the entire time. The best player in the league at doing that is CP3. If you watch him play, he's watching the hands at all times. That's why he's a little thief. He gets 4 or 5 steals a game. Right? So you watch the hands, see what the hands are going to do. So now as he's coming, and I see he's going to kick the ball here, this hand goes into that passing lane. Right? So I'm throwing this hand out here just in case I get a deflection. Right? And then I'm in perfect position to shade right back down to the baseline to that one. You guys understand that? So as a defender, you're not coming here and closing out, doing this, and now running this way. You're closing out, throwing your hand in that passing lane in case you get a deflection, make them think about it, and now you're right back in position. Okay? You guys got that? Last thing, stop jumping around so much. Stop jumping around. You go to close out on a player, I see everybody here jumping around. You guys got happy feet. You know what I mean? Lock down, stay solid. Know what you want to do with this player. I encourage everybody here to observe the guy who you're guarding, who you're defending. What do they do well, what they don't do well. And force them to their weak hand. Doesn't matter how many fakes they give or whatever they try to do. If I know he has a hard time going left, I'm sitting down on his right hand, you're going left. Right? I don't need to fall for a bunch of fakes. I'm staying solid on my feet. I'm on the balls with my toes. I have perfect balance. My feet aren't doing all this other stuff. I'm staying solid. I'm sending you one way. Okay? So those are the 3 things I want you guys to really focus on when you guys go to your stations. It's those attention to details I think makes a big difference. And now I'll pass it off to the coaches that'll get you guys lined up and go have a good day today at your stations. Work hard, work smart. All right, thank you.
Energy check for Kobe. One more time, he's right here. Energy check. All right, 3 claps for Jose Gill and Charlie Underwood. 3 claps. 3 claps. 3 claps. 1 clap. 2 claps. 5 claps. All right, everybody up.